Yes, Rastafari Lord. Rastafari greetings. Cloud Sinclair, my brethren. Big up yourself, Big Stone. You're large. We keep telling you, you are in charge, especially when it comes to links. You are the man, worldwide. Trust me, my lad.
Yeah, man.
You see that video there with Yvonne Sterling? Yeah, man. I was watching the video with my brethren. This brother there, my brethren, same tribe. Yeah, but he lived in Jamaica for some time. He's got a child and family in Jamaica still, So he was like, yo, Yvonne Sterling, tell him a thing.
Yo, bless up Yvonne and bless up everybody. I say me and Yvonne Sterling used to hustle up a Sherman place up a Crossroad, Arabic record. And I come here so and Santino tell me, say, in Brechin I deal with some artists who had a hit in the 70s. And he say, yo, Santino, before you say it, say me have a sister in Jamaica. She had a hit named Yvonne Sterling. She said, glad. And she's man.
Spiritual connection, my life.
Me used to tell Yvonne every day, say, Yvonne go tell me, say, you're African, so what? You now take me go to Europe because them time them I deal with Natty King and some youth up a Sherman place. So Yvonne go come and tell me, say, Michael Fabulous them. So Yvonne go tell me, say, so you're African, you now take me go to Europe. I say, Yvonne, no worry, man. You see, if you love me, I go bust, I go boss, man, don't worry, man. You go boss, you go tell me that I'm too old to make it boss, man. I'm glad for say my big friend, Yvonne. Just ask Yvonne, say if she know the African up a Crossroad by Carib.
Sure, Yvonne,
yeah, man. I'm glad for say we believe in Selassie and it come to pass. Because I used to think of it, I want to go to Jamaica and when we go, I want to know what happened to Yvonne. I'm glad, I'm very, very glad, may I tell you. As Yvonne see this video, as Yvonne see this video, she go know say Ja Rastafari live it. But me tell her that up a Sherman.
Yeah,
man.
And respect. Big respect every time.
The funny thing about the whole thing, me meet Yvonne the very day we meet my baby mother, and me and Yvonne sit down, right? Yeah, man.
Pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my end of year vlog. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you, all of my fans, every single one of you who passed through my channel of Claude Sinclair Big Stone. Thank you so much for your patronage. Thank you so much for your kind word. And thank you so much for your inspiration, because it is you who inspired me. Today, my last vlog of the year is on the word teamwork. Capital T-E-A-M, capital W-O-R-K. The Yvonne Sterling story has brought me to full joy to see that word teamwork really is the epitome of true meaning. Yvonne Sterling has been a superstar in the 70s and the 80s. And then in the 90s and the 2000s early, she went into practical oblivion. I have to take this opportunity and big up the Jamaica Gleaner. That young man by the name of Andre, who did a remarkable job by reporting the story so that the world could hear the plight of Yvonne Sterling. Little Lenny, when Oman was going through his Facebook page, and it just came up to him because it is by destiny why certain things happen. And he saw the plight of Yvonne Sterling, and he said he's going to reach out to Big Stone. And indeed he did. When Little Lenny reached out to me, ladies and gentlemen, he was practically in tears. We spoke at length, and then we have decided the following morning to take that money that he had on his desk straight to Yvonne Sterling. During the course of the night, I sat to myself and I said, how much more can we strengthen Yvonne Sterling, I don't have the money in my pocket as Big Stone Records. But I know someone who, even if he doesn't have the money, he's going to make every effort to find it. I'm talking about Sean Prendergast from the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation. See, we have done a number of stories, from the Javon Dixon story to the Tracy Ann Ricketts story to other stories and future stories to come. He didn't hesitate. He rounded up $20,000 and he said, Big Stone, I want you to utilize this $20,000 on behalf of the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation. Boom. Take a look at the presentation. A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday. I'm here with reggae star Little Lenny, an artist that has been there and done that on many local and international stage. Little Lenny reached out to me last night, practically in tears. Yes, and I asked him, I said, Lenny, what's wrong? And he said, Big Stone, I observed something in the newspaper about this woman, a farmer artist, that touches the core of my heart. And we have to do something about it. So Lenny, what made you feel this particular case so much that you had to reach out?
You know, I guess because I've been through a similar situation. I mean, never been flooded out.
Yes.
But as an entertainer, not making anything from the music, and you know, don't know where your next move are gonna be. You know what I mean? So when you see somebody else in that position, you know exactly what them feeling because you've been there.
Wow. Wow.
You know?
You was talking to me and telling me about this lady because the name Yvonne Sterling didn't really ring a bell until you mentioned her to me.
I never even knew her before.
Wow.
You know, but I came in from work, you know, and was about to do some work on the computer. I said, just check in on Facebook. And that was the first thing that jumped out at me. And I said, well, Father Jah look like you want me to see that one here, you know. You know, and I watched it several times before I even pick up the phone to call you.
Wow.
I did my research. I checked who she was and everything, and said that she was a legitimate artist from the 70s, 80s. And then she, when I reached out to her and I called her, she said one thing. She called one name to me that moved me, and that name was Dennis Brown.
Wow.
You know, she said she used to live in the same house, the same yard with Dennis Brown. She was born in Big Yard down by Orange Street. I think she said 133. You know, and let me tell you something. Dennis Brown, to me, and for me, is an idol. You know, and Dennis Brown have a heart of gold.
Wow.
And if she said to me, if Dennis was alive, she would not have been in this position. And then I checked and I saw that she did a recording with Dennis Brown.
Wow.
You know, and then I said to myself, you know, the next person that I can call right now, that I know for sure is gonna walk this walk with me, is Big Stone.
Give her thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Give her thanks. You also mentioned another name, Johnny P. She did recording with Johnny P as well.
Yes, when I checked, she had a song with Johnny P entitled Little Pitney.
Wow.
You know, so I said this lady is a lady of the music. You know what I mean? So we have to reach out and help her.
And you know, Lenny, when I heard you last night and the tone in your voice, I felt sincerity, I felt honesty, I felt commitment. You were not just speaking from your mouth, and in less than 24 hours, here we are en route to meet with Yvonne Sterling.
Yeah, man.
And this is what we all need to do, because it's not the amount of money that one give, Lenny. It is the thought that counts.
Yeah.
And I see you as a giant. No, I'm going to see you even more of a mega giant, because you are doing what a lot of other people, and we're not going to be calling names in this one, but you're doing what a lot of other people who are in similar position as you, a position that could help, and they're not doing it. So you kind of shy away from the camera. I was the one who actually said, Lenny, we have to record this because the world needs to know that, hey, a fellow artist, as you call her, care. So Lenny's not actually looking anything in terms of publicity from this one, ladies and gentlemen. I had to prod him into going public so that the world can see a fellow artist rallying around another artist and giving back. And that's what makes this particular story about Yvonne Sterling so powerful. We all could be in this situation at any given time. You might be doing great today and tomorrow, you never know, bam, there goes some misfortune. What would you like to say to other people watching this video?
You know, I just want to say, as we said before, it's not the amount, it's just the thought that counts. And I mean, every journey begins with the first first step.
True.
And if everybody can just come together and just help somebody, you know, we need to form something.
An alliance or something.
Yeah, man.
And
Where fallen entertainers can be rescued. You know, let us even start there. You know, we don't even look on politics and politicians. We are talking about we
as human.
Yeah, as
Yes.
a people to stand up and assist each other. You know, that's what I am really about right now, and that is what this journey is about.
Well said, Lenny. This morning, as I did a video speaking about this beautiful lady, she did a song by the name of Oja, and this song is written and arranged by Yvonne Sterling. So you can see that this was a promising artist with a beautiful voice, you know. So it can happen to the best of us. It's just she's not in good health, you know, and she actually used the word suffering. And when she reached out under those conditions, our heart melted. What I did was also to reach out to the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation, a foundation that has been given back to Jamaica, headed by my friend Sean Prendergast. And he was elated. He said, Big Stone, wish we could give more. But guess what? In the future, we will definitely pick up the mantle and do what must be done. So we applaud you from Big Stone Records, Little Lenny. We're very thankful that you reached out to us, seeing us on the many journeys like this before. And we're moving forward.
Oh, Jah, can't you see our people are not free? Now where we are going to do if the time is so serious? It's been a long, long time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the Dorney Park Police Station. I'm here with reggae star Yvonne Sterling. She's on hard times.
Yes.
And we saw the plight of her plight.
Yes, thank you.
Reggae superstar Little Lenny reached out to me last night with tears in his eyes. And he said, Big Stone, we have to do something about this lady. So, Little Lenny, come on over here. Come on over here. Little Lenny, Yvonne Sterling, make your presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Little Lenny has just handed Yvonne Sterling the sum of $55,000 to help her in her plan. My name is Claude Sinclair, and I want to make you a presentation of $20,000 towards your plight as well.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation, we love you, Yvonne.
Yes.
Remember that you're a star. I listened to your song, Oja,
Yes.
and it brought me to tears.
Oh, Jah, can't you see your people are not free? Now what we are going to do when the time gets so serious? It's been a long, long time since we've been taken from our homeland and scattered all over in Babylon's bondage. And oh, I'm praying night and day to see my people unite. Oh, Jah, I'm praying they will stop fuss and fight. They will.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually brought to tears because just the word of the song He's telling us that it's about time that we come together as a race of people, come together as Jamaicans, come together and give back, because when we give back, it will come back to you. It might not come back from her, but it will come back from many other sources. On the way up to the top, it's great, but guess what? On the way down from the top, it might be just enough. So please help this woman. Little Lenny has reached out with 55,000. The Rudolph Prendergast Foundation has reached out with 20,000. It's just a small token. So we need you and you and you to give from your heart to this former star. As far as I'm concerned, she still is her record star. I decided that on that day it would have been safer for us to make the presentation at the Duane Park police station. And I want to pick them up, big up everybody, all the policemen that was working that day. And we made a presentation of course, Little Lenny $55,000, and of course Sean Prendergast $20,000, a total of $75,000. I was brought to tears because there I see in front of my eyes teamwork, and that's what makes the dream work. So at this moment I want to big up Little Lenny, and big up Little Lenny in such a way for passing the mantle as a team player to Richard Stevens. And of course, Richard Stevens, you're marvelous. The song is so beautiful, well written, and Pataco production. And let's not we forget DJ Waldine from Brazil. DJ Waldine took that baton from Richard Stevens and Little Lenny and ran with it. Here is, ladies and gentlemen, an excerpt of what happened in Brazil. Take a look.
Up, ye mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Those are the words from the great Marcus Messiah God.
Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes, you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. You are the prophet sent from God. You are the Moses with the rod. You are the man from Sentence Bay, come to lead our children from going astray. But I know you want to have a look at the event, so here is a 39-second clip of the event with DJ Waldine Silva partying up a storm and listening to "If you love me, let me know, but if you don't, then let me go." You know that? Yvonne Sterling. This is how she brought the house down in Brazil. Remember me I tell you, she bigger Brazil. Yvonne Sterling, bigger Brazil. So listen to this. Go to the clip and take a listen.
E mais eventos como esse sejam revestidos para as ações sociais dentro de São Luís do Maranhão. Belo, obrigado.
Yes. You see what I talk about? You see what I talk about? When I done not dash it way, it simply mean it is not over yet. Our artists are still strong, they're still able to perform. All they need is us as Jamaican to rally around them and to give them that love and that understanding that we understand what happened to you. Because in the early days, these artists didn't understand the business aspect of the music. Wow. So you see what I'm talking about. When we believe in teamwork, in making the dream work, and when we believe in each one helping each other, moving together as a team, how beautiful the outcome can be. When we move together as a team, when we work one in one, you know, not thinking about I or me, but thinking about us and we, and how we can put our 2 cents together. You put that what you have, and you put that what you have, and that's what Jamaica need. It came to fore again with Tracy Ann Ricketts. The star, oh the star, we want to pick you up for that story of Tracy Ann Ricketts. And King Yellowman saw the story, and he reached out to me. Here I am again. And he reached out to Big Stone and says, Big Stone, I'm going to do something for Tracy Ann Ricketts. Lo and behold, I call upon my friend again. You know who I'm talking about? Sean Prendergast of the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation. And Sean put together in quick order $50,000. So we bought $50,000 from the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation. And of course the greatness of King Yellowman and his contribution of $20,000. And we made that presentation of $70,000. Take a look.
Up ye mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Those are the words from the great Marcus Messiah God.
Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes, you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. You are the prophet sent from God. You are the Moses with the rod.
Prendergast Foundation. We saw the story, and the story was given to us through King Yellowman, because he was actually watching the TV jail and told me of the situation. So what we want to do, who is that? Who goes there? Who goes there? The king of dancehall. This is King Yellowman, this is Ricketts.
Yeah, man, listen.
Right. We're here because we saw the plight of your daughter. And we just wanted a token of our appreciation from the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation, of course, King Yellowman, personal coffer himself. He actually suffered from the same condition as your daughter. So he knows about the excruciating pain in which your little daughter Stacy is going through.
Yeah, but me did she knows strong as me. because she done it with her. Because I go through the pain I do 3 months worth of tour before we make everybody.
So you actually went through the suffering.
So we know the pain. The same thing.
He was taken back, he was blown away. Matter of fact, he was the one who drew my attention to it. Because he called me the next morning and told me. I said he saw it on TVJ. You know? So it is an honor for us from the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation, based in Philadelphia. We want to give you 50,000 Jamaican dollars as part of your what you call it, expense. We know it's small, but every nickel you come up with. We want you to have this. And then of course we have the king making his contribution.
This is for your little baby. Tell her that still firm and strong. The greatest healing is when you don't think about it. Because if you think about it, you're going to stress out yourself. You better. And it will get worse. You understand? So, that is 20,000.
Dad, you ready?
That's $20,000.
Yes, did you?
So I want to.
But I want to see the little baby.
You want to see her?
Yeah.
She's on the wall.
Yeah, we can go together.
Before you go, I want you to look to the camera. And I want you to say thank you to the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation.
On behalf of my daughter Tracy Ann Ricketts, Stacy Ennis Ricketts, and I would like to thank the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation for being so kind to really give us this gift, and it will go a long way. Thank you. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about, the act of love. You don't even have to know the individual to pour your heart out and assist. That is what the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation is all about. All the way in the United States, Sean Prendergast, a Jamaican, but he sees it fit to join in force with the king of dancehall, King Yellowman, in Yellowman making his token of contribution, and the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation making their token of contribution to such a beautiful, worthy cause. Remember, there's a GoFundMe in the name of Tracy Ann Ricketts. Just Google Tracy Ann Ricketts GoFundMe and you can make your personal contribution there. Wow! The dream from the team coming together. So ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this year when we've seen crime and violence at an all-time high, 1,200 people losing their life. We see an 81-year-old grandmother, a 10-year-old little girl, a 6-year-old being killed execution style. We see family plotting from one family to another. Sisters who could have shared whatever the spoils is that family left. And for them to share it one person to another, because guess what, the land, it ain't going nowhere. You're gonna die and leave it, I am gonna die and leave it. Why not share it as one great big family and enjoy it together? Teamwork. All the work that I've done, ladies and gentlemen, you notice it takes a camera. So I want to big up the Big Stone Records and production team. I want to big up Maureen Miller Welters. Thank you, Maureen, for working so assiduously over this trying year. Roderick Stubbs, all the way in London, thank you again for joining the force of Big Stone Records and working so assiduously. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Patrick Horn, the romance. The man behind the camera. Capturing every moment. Sometimes it is difficult to hold his hands straight, and I know he's going to be perfect one day. But ladies and gentlemen, his sheer heart and creativity of moving the camera and panning the camera and turning one camera sometime into not two, but three. We have to commend the team, because it is the team that makes the dream work. So if every single one of us in Jamaica can come together and say that, F, you are my next door neighbor. I love you, because we're afraid to use that word love. Why are we so afraid of the word love? We're scared to love. If we can love each other. One vlogger to another. Rapper, crapper, big up yourself. Thank you for reaching out, man. Teamwork. My friend Way Lonesome, thank you so much for reaching out. Teamwork. And all the other vloggers who didn't identify with me, but they made the dream work by bringing out the story of Chabib and the whaler's wife missing. Sister Jean, 7 months. Where is Sister Jean? So this is what we're talking about, Jamaica, when we can come together. Teamwork and making the dream work. If every Jamaica can look in every corner for Sister Jean, what? The wife. And I call her the wife of Bunny Whaler. They've been together for well over 54 years. Help bring some closure to this. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. I love every human being that I've come across and in contact with. I might not love your attitude and your ways and how you carry yourself, but that can be addressed. But you as an individual, I love you. And I can honestly say I love you. So to everyone who did some great deeds, I'm talking about the Richard Stevens and the Little Lennys and the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation and the Patrick Kwame Romance and all the others. Not to forget Supreme Ventures and the Patrick Duncan story that we're working on for the new year. We thank each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. Oh, my friend William King Alice. How could I not mention you? One of the greatest motivational speaker the world has ever seen. The new book, From the Bottom. Go online and check it out. Great things come from the bottom. William King Alice, thank you so much, man, for believing in Big Stone Records and the team. And thank you everyone who participated in all the stories that were done. If I did not call your name, I apologize, but I try my best to get everyone in there, because guess what? It is the team that makes the dream work. I love you. 2020 was a disaster. Look at what they did to Toots. Look at what they did to Albert Griffiths. We're not sure of the story. But we've lost some giants. My friend Dabby Dobson, Albert Griffiths, Babandi, just to name a few. And I covered them all. We love you, man. And 2021, as we step forward into, they tried to classify it as the new norm. The teaching of His Imperial Majesty, the teaching of the Right Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey is embedded in my mind and my heart and my soul. And as we say, movement of Jah people, just what we want. Let us move one with another, honoring the great of Paul Bogle and Nanny of the Maroon and Sham Sharp and the great Marcus Messiah Garvey, His Imperial Majesty and Nat Turner and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, the great freedom fighters that went before. We say, let's make 2021 not a new norm, but a new beginning. The teamwork is what will make the dream work. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, share, and of course I want to hear from you. What you thought of my channel through the year 2020 and what I need to fix and improve on for 2021. And if you have not yet subscribed, please, I need you now to make it better. Because remember, it is the team that makes the dream work. Rastafari.